Hello pilots and welcome back to Flight Academy. It's time for Season 2. This series is brought to you by Out of Art Gaming, and as always, my name is Phil. 11 players go head-to-head in a round-robin single-ship tournament to find out who is the ace pilot. The format rules are in the description below, but once again joining me for round 10 we have...
James.
Hey.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, you're back again. And we've got your favourite pilot on the board, so hopefully this will make you happy. This is going to be quite an interesting one, I think. Not many upgrades in there, but some fun abilities. So let's crack straight through with the list. So on the left we have Conor flying Guri in the Star Viper. Such a cool ship, with outmaneuver and prime thrusters, because that's about all Conor could afford on that ship at this price pointing. So we'll see how that goes. And what have we got on the other side?
So Wes has brought Poe Dameron, the trigger-happy flyboy version, in the T-70 X-Wing, with Heroic, BB-8 Astromech, Pattern Analyzer, and the S-Foils.
I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic combo.
The BB-8 Poe combo is one of my favourites in the entire game, and Heroic is just when you need it and you can go Heroic and reroll dice and then go, oh, it's still blank.
I mean, but I'm surprised there isn't actually a stipulation on the Heroic card that when it triggers, you have to yell Heroic. Because I swear every time it triggers in our local store or any time I've seen it played, my first thought is Heroic, and I feel I need to cheer it when it actually gets triggered.
If you don't cheer it as you do it, then you're missing out.
Yeah, definitely. You're not playing this for fun if you don't do that. So,
but Guri is a slippery customer, as we've already seen. She's already gone all over the place, and it's turn 2.
I mean, started in the top corner, was up by Conor's tokens, and is now halfway down the board. It just, that maneuverability on that ship, and Guri isn't even the most maneuverable in that ship as we've seen. When you see Dalen,
that ability to just go, you range 1, I'll just grab a focus.
Yeah, it's so good. It really is. And I think it's almost a shame that this is limited to 75 points because you can't see the full power of Guri, because she needs like 1 or 2 more upgrades. Like if you had the Virago title on there as well, I think it would really just make Guri just top tier. But then if we went over 75 points, then we'd just see...
Yeah, you see some really crazy stuff.
Some crazy... Maybe we should do that for a mini version. Go crazy and have some just like insane pilots. But I think that would get... I don't think it would work actually. I think it's better that we have it limited to 75, but that's a story.
I think I see what's happened here. I think Wes has actually brought the T65 S-Foils card and is now looking at Conor's copy of the T70, the correct S-Foils, to check what he can do when he closes his wings.
Yeah, easily done. Easily done. It just goes to show how often X-Wing pilots actually open and close their wings, to be honest.
Yeah, I only really did it one time in a game where I was testing out the new version of Temin Wexley, because he lets you change just before you shoot.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's very rare that I want to barrel roll after moving with a T70. The boost is usually pretty darn good.
Yeah. Well, it looks... We've actually got BB-8 triggering here.
Okay, BB-8 for a boost. Now you're facing a rock. Okay, so now Poe. So he's closed his wings so he can now barrel roll. So he's done a boost with BB-8. I think spend a charge on Poe to barrel roll around the rock.
I think you're going to have to. Otherwise, you're going over that rock.
You're just trying to work out which side of the rock to go on. I don't think it really matters at the moment.
No.
Although I guess it depends what he's dialed in. If he's dialed in a particular bank, then keeping green arc will be...
It looks like he's dialed in a straight, to be honest, from what I can see. So
Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I guess it's just where you want to go afterwards.
yeah. I mean, he's not flipping that charge.
Oh.
I think he's forgotten that you can trigger the charge.
Oh, no.
So there's an auto damage on Poe.
Especially since at the angle he was at, he could have just BB-8 to barrel roll to probably just get a decent shot as well. Oh, no. So, yeah, if anyone's unaware, Poe's ability can trigger off of doing an action, which means it can be done off of the BB-8 action of a boost or a barrel roll. And then because you've dialed in a blue maneuver to trigger BB-8, you've still got your other action because you're going to clear the stress from the Poe action.
Yeah. And unfortunately...
that's a good shot from Guri as well.
Yeah, range 1 with a focus. So that's all 3 shields down. Luckily, Wes got the double evade there. Otherwise, that would have been incredibly bad for him. That is unfortunate there. But I suppose sometimes it can be tricky, even though you've only got one ship.
There's a lot going on with that. There's a lot going on with that combo of upgrades. But that's as someone who uses that combination so much, is like, no, just do it.
Yeah. Maybe we need to get you to do a tutorial at some point for it. Because
look, now Guri's over there.
Yeah.
What's she doing?
Just doing Guri things. Just Guri doing crazy Guri things.
Wes, I guess, guessed the wrong direction, which is kind of the approach with Guri. Just go, you know what, let's just have a guess.
Yeah, you just got to wing it with Guri. Got the pattern analyzer though, so...
Yeah, it didn't look like he had to fly over the rock again, which is good at least.
Which is handy. I mean, there's nothing worse than landing on a rock or any obstacle and then knowing that you're going to have to go over it again.
Yeah, I think I would maybe do a pass analyzer to do a boost. Yeah. Although I probably would have just done a straight one.
Yeah, I think trying to get the shot. I mean, he could avoid the obstacle, but it is really limiting you for next turn.
I think straight boost. So the next turn, when you do a blue, the only turn maneuver that Poe has is a bank, and that would put you kind of in that gap after the asteroid. But now he's probably going over it again.
It'll be very tricky. I think
the bank might save him.
Like a one.
It's going to be close.
Does the T-70 have a 1 bank?
It has a 1 bank that's blue. Yeah.
So that could. Although, that could be a really nice blocking position there from Guri. Guri is sensing blood right now, I think.
I mean, I think either way, Guri is getting her focus.
That...
BB-8, you're stressed.
Yeah, I think he's just about to realised that if you have prime thrusters...
Yeah, it's the other upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now the stress, undo it. At least it's an easy action to undo.
Yeah. I mean, I have to say, Wes was doing, I think, what would have been the exact right thing.
Oh yeah, if he wasn't stressed, absolutely do that barrel roll.
The only problem is I can see what move he's got dialed in, and it's a 2 forward.
Oh, I see, because he thought he could...
Yeah.
Right, okay.
He's going back over that rock, unfortunately.
No.
Essentially, I think what Wes is doing is he's taking what's already hard mode going up against Guri, and he's just going for like extra hard mode to make it as difficult as possible.
What he's doing is he's falling behind on purpose so he can come back for a more dramatic victory.
Yeah, and look like an absolute boss off the back of it.
He wants like Finn standing on one of these little asteroids just shouting, "That's one hell of a pilot," as he does something other than fly into a rock.
Absolutely. Luckily, only the 1 damage there. And another benefit, he's actually out of arcs. So
I guess so.
Chewie's all around there, but that was a tricky one.
And now the question again: where is Guri going to end up?
Yeah,
In a one bank goes there, okay, and then even Conor's having a bit of a think.
Just go for the target lock.
Fair enough.
I don't dislike it. Oh, that is
current roll. I think that's
close.
Fit.
Yeah.
Wes deciding that, you know what, I've hit this rock. Let's see how close I can get to the debris as well.
I mean, I'm either going to pinball myself around or I'm going to look like an absolute legend and land it right. And he landed it right.
Looks like he took his own target lock. So locks all round.
I think that's not bad.
Spending the lock already.
He's really just wanted to get that damage in.
To be fair, Poe with his ability can get the lock again. So yeah, spend it.
And just one shield there, but hey, it's damage coming through.
Yeah.
But whilst we wait to find out where Gary's going to end up this round, just want to remind you guys, if you do like what we're doing here at Art of Art Gaming, you can support us on Patreon. The link is in the description below. Just that maneuverability on Guri is just insane.
Although, Poe's now in a pretty good spot.
Yeah.
He's, I think, just outside of range 1, so Guri won't get her focus. He's in arc, so Guri won't get outmaneuver. He's, I think, not stressed, so he can double mod.
I say focus target lock, go for it.
Yeah.
100% the right call there.
Although is he getting greedy and going for a boost? Oh, okay.
He's going for a barrel roll.
He really likes going close to that one rock, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's something about that rock.
Do we know who placed that at the start of the game?
Hi. All of the obstacles I placed at the beginning of the night.
So it's your fault.
Yeah, to help speed the games up, I just placed all the obstacles for all 3 mats and just kept them there so that that's
why you double mod.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate. Well, I mean, I get wanting to barrel roll to be safer, but also the rock's there again.
I think double modding aggression would have been better.
Okay, so Guri. Now, okay.
No, can't go back. Just.
Although Poe is not stressed, so now he can BB-8.
Oh, yes. There we go.
And presuming that's going to be like a bank.
It's like a 2 bank.
2 bank, okay.
Not doing the potion shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm not sure Wes is aware of being able to do that, which is a shame.
Yeah, it is a massive shame because if he was aware, he could have obviously got the target lock or focus then done the boost, then cleared it.
He's still got the mods.
Yeah, but he's also should be stressed now, which is the difference, I think.
He didn't actually take the second action, he just took a lock.
No, he barrel rolled, moved, boost, target locked.
Oh, he boosted and target locked. Sorry. Yeah, he should be stressed.
Just 2. These dice are not playing nice at the moment. There's that focus. Again, that's where Gary becomes just really powerful.
It's such a good ability. Very similar to Boba Fett's ability to re-roll for enemies being close.
Yeah. I think it's just a lot of the Scum abilities do like to be up close and personal with their opponents.
I like that they are strong abilities, but yeah, they are kind of reliant on the opponent. You can't always trigger them yourself, which is quite cool.
Yeah, and there's an element of risk to them as well. Obviously, the one that I can think of straight off the top of my head is Fearless. I mean, that is a risky one. But then again, on a Fang fighter, it tends to just really work.
Well, yeah, it's a Fang fighter. They want to be at range 1, but not a lot of ships do.
Yeah.
Now,
interesting matchup. Fang fighter versus Talonbane, both at range 1.
That's just too many dice.
Yeah.
Oh, does Poe have a shot? Not even.
Oh,
well, it's close actually.
That is really.
Oh, and he's got his wings shut for a barrel roll, and he's still got the bullseye, so he's still at full attack.
Nice. I like it. So I really think he was just out of arc before that.
I didn't realise that he closed his wings because the model doesn't move.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll actually. Well, they've got 2 versions, but 3 versions of the 270. Yeah. I don't even have a 2.0 version of the T70 yet.
I don't have a spare 2.0 version. I've got too many. But here's some damage is happening here. Right?
If it doesn't, oh, there we go.
It's a good shot. Spends the focus.
2 hits and a crit.
Hitting a crit.
That's half points.
What is the crit though?
It's.
I can't see what it is.
A panicked pilot.
Oh, not good for Guri, who wants those curvy barrel rolls. Even the prime thrusters won't work with that much. I think, isn't it?
No, prime thrusters is 2. If you have 2 or fewer stress.
So 1 too many stress for prime thrusters.
1 too many stress for prime thrusters. That is
just returning fire. No outmaneuver, but
there we go. Running around to find another big stress.
Oh, target lock though.
Ouch, that's.
Well, you spin the focus, I guess. Looks like Poe still has his focus. That might.
Oh.
Did he spend it last time, or did he do something else?
He did spend it in attack, and.
Oh, I think they've just realised.
They've just realised. Cool. Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, all good. Again, despite there only being 2 ships on the board, there's still a lot going on.
There is.
With a 20-minute time limit, and we are now about to go into extra time because they are both at half. So that time limit as well really does alter a lot of things. That's an interesting.
Ooh.
Put that template away, Conor. And in comes our resident rules guru Quinn to remind Conor that you have 3 stress and can't prime thruster. I mean, if anyone's going to know how prime thrusters work.
Oh, and he didn't even do a blue. Okay. So still got 3.
Yeah.
Bump? Oh. That is a safe bump from Poe.
That is.
Otherwise, that would be. I mean, no, actually, it would. I was going to say it would be unmodified, but Guri would get the focus.
Yeah, Guri will get the focus. But Poe's not going to get shot. So that is.
He's not going to get shot by outmaneuver at range 1.
Yeah. And Poe has no way of modding his dice though, because it's a bump, so heroic can't trigger.
He didn't get anything anyway.
He didn't get anything. I mean, I'm glad there wasn't 3 blanks, because I would have felt like I almost like.
Yeah, so
like,
heroic. Oh, I can't heroic. Oh. Only I had the force.
Yeah.
Okay, Conor clearly recognising that he does need to get rid of some of the stress. So there goes 1 bit.
There is 1 stress. Again, surprised he didn't actually prime thruster there to.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted to go slow to make sure maybe there was another bump.
Yeah.
But now that passive analyzer for Poe.
I mean, I'm just looking at if Guri had prime thrusted to ship right, so left of the screen, That would have been interesting. I think potentially could have got herself out of arc of Poe.
Got a good outmaneuver shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Again, there's a lot to think about with some of these pilots.
Taking the target lock. Oh, good job he's got that target lock.
3. Oh, 2 hits.
Oh, 2 hits. That could do
be
it though.
Nope. Not quite. Spends the focus to take nothing? Or risk a crit?
Yeah.
I don't risk a crit.
When you've got a crit there, you have to spend the focus because the chance that that's a direct hit is just too high.
Poe's on 1 health.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs something good.
He needs blanks or everything. Oh, he got half and half.
1 bit of damage gets in.
Oh, wow. And it was a fuel leak to end it all off. That was... I mean,
well played by Conor, though.
Yeah.
The positioning of Drury.
Yeah, it was great. And the fact that Wes managed to take that to extra time after that, his unfortunate foray onto the rock there.
Yeah, hitting the same rock twice, not going in Wes's favour in that game.
No, which is a shame because we've seen him do some really good stuff this tournament, but well played to Conor. There were points where I thought, oh God, this isn't going so well, but yeah, you got it done there, mate. So well done, Conor. Commiserations, Wes. James, I'm sorry, Poe didn't win on your watch.
He didn't, but Conor threw that very well. So
yeah,
well done him.
Well played, guys. And again, thanks, James. But guys, don't forget, thank you very much for watching the video. If you do like what we're doing here, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, link for the Patreon in the description below, and we will see you next time.